Okay. I'm going to say leases, no need to worry, not coming out. Tak masuk, leases tak masuk. Okay. I don't know whether I did leases. I don't do leases, right?
Leases dekat PDT tak masuk?
Leases kat PDT pun tak masuk.
Okay, mantap.
Okay. Unit trust, I have to go through. You just have to have an awareness of how to calculate unit trust. But REIT coming out.
REIT coming out. Okay. What is the weightation? 10 marks.
10 marks lah. REIT is coming out. Anti-avoidance, no need to worry.
Anti-avoidance tak ada.
Tak ada. Then
Tax admin sir?
trust and estate tak keluar.
Trust dengan estate.
Group release.
Group lead coming out.
Coming out what?
Group lead coming out. International tax, I already told you the scope coming out already. FSI. It's basically FSI and derivation. Derivation, you know the derivation rules, right? This one there. This part.
Scope of charge.
Scope of charge. Scope of charge is called derivation.
Derivation, okay.
Then after that, you must know the FSI rules already.
Yang PE tu semua tak tahu.
PE, tak payah.
Tak payah.
Withholding tax pun tak payah.
Yang hujung sekali
Withholding
tu
tax tak
pricing
payah.
tu tak payah. Transfer pricing.
Transfer pricing tak payah. I'm reducing your scope a lot. Okay, I'm reducing. Labuan tak payah.
Labuan tak payah. Okay.
Stamp duty tak payah. Dah belajar tak tu? Dalam otak bagus.
Stamp duty tak payah.
Okay, so stamp duty nan. Labuanan.
Labuanan, okay.
Okay, narrowing down scope for you.
Control
as much as
transfer,
possible.
control transfer masuk kan sir?
PDT tu RPC ada.
Itu I tak boleh cakap.
Ada dah tu.
Ada, okay.
I tak boleh cakap.
Okay.
ABTT I just say semua.
Semua, alright, okay.
Except leasing tak ada. Okay. Leasing tak ada.
Control transfer masuk kan sir?
Control transfer tak ada.
Tak ada, sis lah.
Tak ada.
Okay.
Alah, Madinah ke?
Bukan lah.
Ingat
Kau pelik kau tak ada. Tak. Sis lah. Personal tax
But
plan.
you see, the idea is I have to give you the knowledge first, then I can narrow down for you. Okay, I cannot say I will teach it to you. So control transfer, knowledge, you know what is control transfer, but don't stress yourself. Okay, but IA, AA semua, the allowance, capital allowance, make sure you go through all the questions I gave you in the question list. Remember I gave you the question pack, right? Make sure. Yang Schoology itu dengan question with answers, right?
Yang mana sih? Yang dekat question to be done ke question?
No, this is the one, the BPP revision kit.
Yang buku teks tu.
The revision kit. Okay, so capital allowance there, very important, go through. Individual go through, company go through. Those three go through there. I am not giving you tip on these three things.
Alright.
Okay,
IDA masuk, AA masuk.
okay, now capital allowance all.
Oh, okay.
Just cover everything. Don't underestimate anything.
Alright.
Faham? Okay,
So, personal tax planning dengan individual income tax sama je kan?
sama.
Sama, okay. Masuk.
So, insentif masuk?
Masuk.
Income tax?
Insentif ada.
Insentif yang loss tu ke sir? Yang susah, yang loss?
Tak. I decided not to kill you with that. Okay, because I know you probably will die, so I'm not decided to test the pioneer status loss. Actually, I did put that.
Okay.
Then after I see your faces, all
Yeah dah.
you're all like,
We know ICEW.
But no, pioneer don't have. That's all I can give. I give you tip. Pioneer tak ada. Itu aja.
No pioneer status loss lah.
No pioneer status. I'm not asking pioneer. Actual question was harder. Then I tengok muka you all like. Okay, so
Say, investment tax allowance?
I tak tahu. I tak tahu.
Tak tahu. Maksudnya masuk lah.
So group really finish tak lagi?
Belum lagi. I'm going to finish it today. Today I'm finishing up investment tax allowance. and also RA and export incentive. Any one of them can come out.
RA.
Okay, since Pioneer you also.
Saya tax admin satu lagi saya.
Tax admin ada.
Ada.
Tax admin
Alright.
ada. Got it? Okay, let's move on.
Kita tak belajar lagi tak kan?
Tax admin just basic stuff, not so complex. Don't worry. I'll just run through that later. Okay, make sure you are practicing the questions. Group relief, I think I either go through today or I put video for you. Okay, let me see. Listen tak payah. I just skim through with you what it is. Okay, I'll skim through and tell you what it is. If you need to learn it, you can learn it later lah. Can Okay, let's go into where we stop. I think we stopped at Pioneer dah habis kan? Okay, Pioneer finish. Pioneer lost all finish today. Okay. Did you go through this? Yes, no? You will read this part. You might have a look at, now we're coming to investment tax allowance, 6B, 9B, yeah?
9B, okay.
Okay, investment tax allowance calculation very straightforward. Adjusted income, capital allowance minus capital allowance, you get statutory income. Statutory income minus ITA, finish. Just put ITA here, you get chargeable income, done. Not fully used, carry forward. Okay, let's make sure you know the calculation. Adjusted income minus capital allowance. Are you ready? Can?
Can.
So, adjusted income from all the business. You know how to calculate adjusted income, right? Remember, company tax, that's the big one. Okay, company tax, that's the big one. You have to do the calculation. It's worth 15 marks. It's pure calculation only. And you have to put 0 if it's 0. You want to put 0 plus, it's like negative means negative. You have to put the correct symbol. Alright? Okay, in terms of adjusted income, you get the adjusted income. Usually in an ITA question you'll be given. You're given adjusted income. They won't ask you to calculate up to adjusted income. Terbagi dah. Okay, so you'll be given the adjusted income. You may have to calculate capital allowance. But simple capital allowance calculation, not the advanced, the ones that you see from one of the questions. The capital allowance question is heavy. This one may be direct capital allowance computation. Then you have calculate the statutory income. The big part of the question is focusing on the ITA part, this part. This minus here, how much you minus. Okay, the minus is supposed to be based on 60% of QCE. Okay, and can be used to reduce up to 70% of statutory income. So up to maximum limit 70%. Are you okay in this part? That's the mathematics. Once you minus, that's chargeable income. Then this one, the amount of ITA you claim, it's straight away transferred to tax exempt income. Transfer. Got it? And remember, this is 60% QCE, right?
Yep.
If you don't use everything, carry forward.
QCD ni apa tu?
Qualifying capital expenditure.
Macam QPE ya kot.
Right? The short forms are all up here. Don't forget. I already put the short form up here. Up here. QCE. All short forms still from the same place. Got it? Can Okay, now let's get back to this part. So back to this. These two are separate boxes. Separate holding spot. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is one row. One calculation. Are you okay in this part? Can These two separate holding box. Are you clear where this one come from? So this one, remember, basically this item move here. Follow? Clear? 60% at QCE. Anything you use here and unused go to here.
Sir, statutory income minus NDE dapat
stop.
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 So, tapi ITA bawa ke tax exempt.
Yeah, what you claim as an ITA, you move to tax exempt income, separate account. So this one separate account. So this two is separate account. Are you okay this part?
Kalau QCD tak habis utilize,
Okay. You see it habis, you
IDE.
carry forward. Okay. Okay. Now, general, like pioneer status, ITA is an incentive measure available only for promoted product or promoted activity. Got it? Must be promoted product, promoted activity. It is alternative to pioneer status. Alternative, but comes in the form of additional relief of 60% of QCE incurred to be set off against 70% of statutory income. QCE is defined by Section 29 of the Promotion of Investment Act, PIA. It's defined, so there is a definition. ITA, PS are mutually exclusive, meaning you can either take one only. You cannot use both. Okay. Also, once promoted product has been granted ITA, the said promoted product cannot qualify for another round of ITA later. So once a product has been used and claim ITA, the product cannot claim one more time. Clear? It's only once lifetime for per product or activity. Okay? And the period is 5-year tax relief period. Okay? And from the date which approval is agreed to take effect. So you must get the date correct. You must get the correct date applied, quite important. You must keep a separate account in respect of the promoted product, an activity to be granted ITA. So if you have that, you have to keep it separately. Now have a look at this question here. Here, question is called Cisco with year end 31st December was granted ITA in respect of manufacturing of a promoted product with effect of 1 April 2018. QCE is forecasted as follows. So you can see they already give you AI, got it? They give you the capital allowance and they say, well, date of QCE incurred is so much. And this is the QCE, got it? Okay. State the TRP period. Okay, when is the TRP period? It will start from when is the TRP period? TRP period would be
Period.
1 April, correct? 2018 till, okay, what date do you think it should end? Can I get a date from you? Just do a mathematical calculation for this one, guys. Calculate, tell me which the date it ends. Well, it's 5 years, correct? Okay? Are you clear? Okay, so that's quite a bit of period. Now, since it's approved on I repeat again, since it's approved on year ending 31st, granted ITA for 1 April. So, ITA later than 5-year TRP from the date of approval is agreed to take effect. Got it? So always from the date of approval is not from year of assessment basis. Are we okay this part? Okay. Now the next thing, how much is the chargeable income? So I did show you the calculation, right? How's the calculation, guys? Can you do the calculation very fast? Okay, I did show you the calculation. Just put year here. Okay. And I'm going to put 2018, 2019, 2020. Okay, and I'm going to put the adjusted income, CA, statutory income. Then you have your capital allowance. Then you got your ITA. Remember?
Yes.
Then chargeable income. Correct. Now on the side, I did ask you to hold two more things, which is what do you call? The ITA Basically, you got the exempt account, yes or no? And also the ITA carry forward, if any. Does that make sense? Okay, are we okay so far?
Yes, sir.
Now just plug in the numbers. Adjusted income, you should know, right? Hey, later this year there will be a Deloitte challenge for tax and audit. Please try.
Mention.
It will be available. Keep your eyes open for it, because if you win, you can get 5,000 or 10,000 ringgit for the group. Of course, you're going to pay me some for consulting. Okay, right? Okay, right. Now, the other part is you will also get a job offer straight away. They'll give you a job offer and they give you a letter of, you just have you got a letter that says, can get into job immediately.
Even if we haven't finished?
No, I mean, the moment you finish, you can just throw this
Okay.
letter to them and they give you the job on the spot. So you kind of top certify your job. If you get, I think, up to 5th place.
Oh, really?
The video, right? I'll show you the video of the guy talking, right? So basically that, but you need to prepare for it a little bit. You really need to, one guy, if you go for the group challenge, somebody must be good at personal tax, somebody must be good at corporate tax. You have to, somebody must be all-rounder. Somebody must be international tax specialist. The group needs to have the specialists. You can't just walk in you can't be an all-rounder lah. Can, but it's best that you have specialists in your team. Got it? Can. So for tax purpose, for audit purposes, there's also different. And remember, go for both. I can help you on both. Okay, so there is a chance that you can at least win something. You get $5,000 to $10,000. Okay, it's quite a lot of money. It's under CPA sponsorship. One of it, I think the audit is under CPA. The tax is under, if I'm not mistaken, ECC. The prize money is given by those two people. Okay, so they are always happy if the CPA students come in and win something. All right. Okay, so make sure keep your eye open. And when it happens, you will still be in my class. You can always buzz me and say, sir, we have this plan, we are doing this. Give me a plan and then commit to it. Okay, all right. Now, let's go to this part. So the calculation here, I think you put it in already, 3,000, yes, no? Have you done the calculation? 22,500. This one is 3,000. Very hard, just do the math. That's why I said it's a bit more easier for you to do, so shouldn't be as scary as the previous one. And you also have 37,000. Okay, the capital allowance as is given, just take the number given. Got it? Minus 3,000. There is minus 2,005. Here is minus
7,000.
Sum nil.
3,000.
Okay, are you okay to sum so far?
Yes.
Yeah. Now the ITA, since there is no statutory income, nothing to minus. Obviously, what? Nothing to minus. Yeah. 0% times 70% is still 0. 0 times 70% is still 0. Okay, so that's okay. So there's no exempt income. The ITA carry forward is going to be, how much is the ITA? Well, it's 60,000 times 0.6. Do you know how to get the 0.6? Can that's carry forward because you didn't use anything. Okay, are you clear in this part? Can okay, now over here, how much is the maximum you can use? 70. So the chargeable income is going to be 6,000. How much is your exempt income? Just transfer across. Are you clear now? Okay. How much is your ITA carry forward? Well, don't forget there's 12,000 here, right? Yeah, so it's going to be 36,000. You use 14,000. Then plus with 12,000 times 0.6. Yeah, are you clear this part?
The 14,000 plus also.
Here's negative already, ma. I plus a
okay.
negative, so tolak lah.
Okay.
Yeah. Please remember your basic board mass.
Okay, sir.
Okay, are you okay in this part? Can you do the last one?
Dapat.
Your exam's on June 20th, right? June 20th, right? June 20, right? Someone next, I think June 12th, the classes are starting for the next intake in CPA.
Next week is
Next week is still tak jadi. It's supposed to start. But remember, there'll be a lot of replacement class. 3 weeks must replace. 3 weeks of replacement must come in. Got it?
Exam 21st.
After the exam. Your next intake is supposed to start officially when? July. Next intake is supposed to be when? July, is it? Was it July? July, right? The next official semester start is July, right? So you know what's going to happen to you, right? You have classes starting on, your CPA classes is starting on, when is it? Here, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 12, 13, 14. Okay, by the time results are out, they would have sorted you out. I also know how much classes. Just remember, some of the classes are going to evening. I don't know whether you are in the evening slot or what. See first lah. Okay. Some of the classes starts at 4 to 7 also got. Are you okay? 4 to 7. There's classes 4 to 7. There's like 8:30 to 11:30, 12:30 to 3:30, then 4 to 7. 3 slot. FR will be on Wednesday, confirm. FR is on Wednesday. SMA is probably on Monday or Tuesday. Still looking at it, okay?
So we don't get the calculations.
You don't get which one? Which one?
That one, yes.
29,000? 36,000? You use 14,000?
Use 14,000, yes.
Plus back, remember 12,000 times 60%?
12,000 times 60%. Okay.
12,000 times 60%.
Okay.
This one you still got ITA.
Okay.
This one you still get ITA.
Okay,
You're still
so-
within the time limit.
Oh, okay.
Transfer ni.
36,000 tolak dengan 14,000.
Tolak. Dan tambah dengan
Then where
7,200 lah.
so where did you get the 14,000?
Dapat 20,000.
14,000 is limited to 70%.
Dapat dah 29,200.
70% times.
Wait. I told you the rule here, right? Up to 70%.
Okay.
Read this one box. Everything is in one box.
Alright.
The whole note is in one box.
Alright.
You just have to understand that one box. Do you understand this one box now? Read that box, understand it first.
Okay, sir. Okay, I get it.
Up to 70% of statutory income.
Okay.
QCE is 60%.
Then we used to use.
Are you okay?
Oh,
You use what you use, balance, carry forward. Are you okay? Now, are you done with the number here?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, sir.
Yes.
Digest first.
Sure.
Okay, and then 6,000 tu 20,000 minus 14,000. 6,000, and then you got chargeable income exempted. The amount exempted, the exam amount will be the same as ITA, sir.
Yep.
Always the same. Okay.
No, but the exam account will actually tambah sikit.
Okay, what do you add? Okay.
The exam account will get bigger.
Will get bigger by the year.
If never use lah, if never use.
You never use.
For this question, they use right?
They don't use. The exam, they use means they give away dividend.
But we never use it.
They never give away dividend, they just keep in account.
Oh, okay.
So this one now, how?
Sampai 200.
So the ITA carried forward is
Nombor 9,200 tu tak ada.
tak.
Okay, yeah? Not so bad, right? Aita not so bad, right? Aita very straightforward, right? Aita RA same. Aita and RA same. Their principle sama. Okay? The principle is the same. Mana yang buat? Can? Can, ah? Can, ah? Okay, next question.
Apa tambah usaha sebab then but then if you see got the value over here.
Okay, we're looking at this question here. Margot.
Oh, kalau ada value baru darab.
Okay. Margot Berhad is involved in the manufacture of motherboard for Intel, has provided following information about the investment in plant modernization and expenditure, plant modernization. Capital allowance is allowed at 14 to 20%. Now, this is the amount they are spending for the plant. Okay. Just make a note.
29 to 100.
Let's make a note here.
Minus this one, and then tambah kosong. Sebab nil. Margo sendiri berhad is involved in manufacture of motherboard for Intel and has provided following information. Intel manufacture expenditure capital allowance is allowed 20% 20% initial allowance.
Okay, so let's say they spend this much amount of money. Now, I want you to do the same calculation. But this one a bit tricky. A bit tricky because why?
2014
They you have to calculate the CA correctly. Understand? No? You see this number 6,600,000. Then you got 500,000. Got it? So how much is the CA?
900.
Allowance is allowed at 40% 20% initial allowance.
Okay, same calculation.
Margo.
For 2 years. Okay. You need to calculate the CA correctly. Okay, done. Okay, CA for 2018 how much? Is it 2018? 2015.
2004.
Sini dapat. Baca dapat aja. Baca dapat Insya.
Okay, done. I think the number should be 254. You're right.
So how to guess it?
Usually magic.
I'm totally lost.
Brought forward tu boleh kira yang lawan biasa kan? And yang bawah tu boleh kira dua. ID dengan
Yes.
What?
She understands the magic. She understands the magic.
She's
Now,
a magician.
Aita, how much? Dapat ke 254?
203.
2?
203.
Betul. Can get or not? I thought got carry forward that. I thought got carry forward that.
Yes.
Berapa?
60.
1.6.
Dia lah.
Can I get ready?
No, I'm lost.
Okay,
There, see, I'm writing here. There.
Aku nak tengok accent tak ada.
How much? Aita carry forward, guys. QCE dia sini. There.
Oh.
Can get 97,000?
Oh, sir. Ni. 0.60 darab dengan 500,000. And then tolak balik dengan exemption income. Baru dapat.
Can? Guys? No. Can get to 200 and 254. Where did I write the number here? What? Initial allowance, annual and initial allowance. Kan ada tulis sini, there. Follow instruction. Follow. Read all the question. Absorb the question first. 90% failure cause for not reading question. 90% failure. Not reading the question.
Dapat 97.
Well, you know ITA is 60%, right?
Yes.
Of what?
QCE.
QCE. This one is not QCE. This is brought forward. Brought forward is not QCE.
Oh, right.
The year incurred this year after you get the award.
Okay, ini
So this one only.
kegunaan untuk initial allowance adalah
Eligible QCE.
ini
Eligible QCE times 60%.
dia juga. Kalau yang ini pendidikan
300,000. 400 times 60%. 60% is 240,000.
tambah dulu.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
Ini ada
Are you clear?
allowance
Clear? That's the QCE and ITA. Okay, now this one you can see now 600 plus 500 become 1.1 already, right? So now the total CA is how much?
290.
Kenapa tadi kita kena tolak balik ITA je untuk yang ITA
Because you use what? Dah pakai kan? You're applying the ITA what? You're claiming the allowance what?
Oh, yang tadi tu kita tak tolak sebab dah zero kan? Oh, boleh mabuk sih.
How much? Magician tu jadi berapa? How much? How much is the ITA here? Can somebody give me a number? Tiga? Belum, betul ke 399?
Pasal mana dia nak yang masa ni?
Oh, kena tolak yang ITA.
Oh, kena yang
You sure 399? Answer is
Sini dapat 37.
Sebab tak.
Sini dapat 37.
it's not 70% automatically, it's maximum 70%. Maximum 70%. But your ITA how much?
ITA
97.
Plus? How much is your ITA? 97 plus with 200 and 40. 337. You can only deduct what you have. What? Okay, repeat again. You can only deduct what you have. Your total ITA is 337. Remember, ITA is higher, the lower of ITA and 70% of SI. If your ITA is 337 and your lower 70% of SI is 399, maximum you can deduct is 337 lah. What you have allowance only you can deduct.
yang 37 tu from
97,000 plus with 400,000 times 60%. Then become 337.
37. Oh.
That's all your limit. Allowance, that's all. Capital allowance that much. ITA is like capital allowance. You cannot deduct more than your capital allowance, kan? Even though your adjusted income is high. Same thing here. Your statutory income limit is 70%. Limit deduct 70%. Cannot go above 70%. But if your allowance is less than 70%, you don't deduct 70%. Are you okay this part?
Yes.
You sure you're okay with the calculation? Of course lah, like this lah. These are the types of calculation can come out one.
Oh my English. Okay.
Can?
60%.
I reduce, take out pioneer, but this is not so bad. Principally, there are certain rules you have to remember. What's the rule? 60% QCE is your ITA. So basically, let's simplify. ITA is equal to
60% of your QCE. QCE if not given, we just need to refer the table as well. Table tak ada dekat mana? Table tak ada. Rasa. Notes.
that. These are the rules. These are the rules. ITA is 60% of QCE for the year. Okay. ITA claim, how much you claim, is lower of ITA available and 70% of SR. Got it? Whichever lower. Got it?
Jadi kena kira ITA dulu.
You have to kira both lah, ITA dengan 70%
Mana yang nombor?
lower. Okay. Then ITA not used is carry forward. Are you okay now? ITA not used, carry forward, like the 87,000, the 97,000 here, carry forward. Not used, carry forward.
Carry it forward to the next year.
Next year.
Oh.
Become part of your ITA available. Are you okay now? So the ITA available for the next year was 337 ringgit. Understand? ITA available for the next year is the one for the year plus what was carried forward. Got it? Can? Therefore, you should get 337. Done. That ITA not used is carried forward. ITA claim is exempt income. You transfer to exempt income. Got it? And exempt income is carried forward until it's given off as dividend. That means you carry forward, like you keep carrying forward until you give up as dividend. Are you okay in this part? Can?
Transfer.
Okay, we are done with ITA.
Mana ya?
Ni. Tambah. Can? Can? Hey, I assume your mathematics are understandable. Do not get confused with maths. If you're getting confused with maths, I think you're not supposed to be an accountant already. Seriously, when I put plus and minus and minus and minus and all that, you should know by now. You should not be like, this is new. I've never seen this. This is something you study in mathematics, Form 1, Form 2. So, I repeat, basic maths, critical skill. Okay? Do not get shocked by mathematics. If you do, you have serious trouble because you are supposed to have basic maths. Are we okay here? I put the symbol 203 minus minus. Of course, it's going to plus lah. Can?
Dia 900,000 out of 60%.
Which one?
Dia 540.
The 540 is actually 60% like you look at it properly. Okay, can I move on? Okay, now we're done with this one. That's it, I thought. Okay, one note. Must be held for 5 years. I repeat again, must be held for how long? 5 years. If it's not held for 5 years, it's going to be a problem. Okay, can I move on now? Okay, let's move on to the next part. Can I?
Yes.
Okay, we're getting something called reinvestment allowance. Reinvestment allowance. Okay, which is similar to ITA.
What's the difference?
This one is under income tax. That one is under Promotion of Investment Act. Different person give the allowance. ITA, you apply to MYDA. This one, you just put in only, claim only. Claim only.
No need to register.
No need to do anything. Okay, so incentive under Act to encourage investment. RA shares similarity with ITA in mechanism. The mathematics is the same, 60-70. Okay, excess over capital allowance, the 60% of QCE. For the word different is QP, qualifying project. Qualifying project can be set off against 70% of statutory income related to qualifying project. So 70% of SI related to qualifying project. No requirement for prior approval. No need to get approval. Does that make sense? However, the DG may question whether it's a factory or manufacturing. Part of the factory that qualify for RA is floor area used for plant and machine for QP. Got it? Now, area for storing raw materials and finished goods cannot exceed 10% of total floor area. So how much you spend for, that means once it exceeds the 10%, the area is not qualified. Are you clear now? The expenditure don't qualify. You will have to deduct. Okay. But below 10%, it is allowed. Okay, next. Plant machines are only used directly in manufacturing activity. Post-production not valid. Post-production means cannot be used for packaging, boxing, all that is called post-production. Must be for production only. Got it? Now, there are certain conditions you have to memorize. You have to memorize and write it down so that you can recall it. Put it in your notes. Got it? The condition are, you must have been in operation for 36 months. Claim at company level for 15 years of assessment. So this one is the longest I can claim for 15 years. Got extension possible. They've been extending this. Right now it's already extended many times. I repeat. You can put the word extended now from they've been extending. They've been giving extensions. Got it? You can claim an extension, claim an extension, claim an extension. Got it? So there is extensions available.
The one that has 3 years and then subsequent 2 years.
They've been giving 2 year extensions. Got it? Right. Next one. If control transfer, only one party can claim RA, not both parties can claim RA. Disposal subject to control transfer. Clawback if disposed within 5 years. Same. ITA and this one same, 5 years. You dispose within 5 years, you have a clawback. Okay, you know what I mean? Clawback? Clawback means whatever allowance you claim, they ask you to pay. Whatever allowance you claim, you pay back. Okay. Now, withdrawal if disposal within 5 years includes held for sale or ceased to be used or transferred to another. That's the meaning of withdrawal. Okay. The calculation is the same. You got adjusted income, you got capital allowance, statutory income, Reinvestment allowance is 60% of QCE, restricted to 70% of SI. Can see now, limit. So this one you understand what it means already, right?
Same like
Same, exactly same like ITA. What does it mean? It means lower of, this one is RA. RA and 70% of SI, whichever lower, got it? Can Okay, then you got the exemption and RA carry forward. So same, same format, can see now. Okay, now qualifying capital expenditure, well, factory, plant, machinery. Okay, don't worry about the GST part, so cancel. Okay, now qualifying factory capital expenditure used only for manufacturing. Storage shall not exceed 10% of extension. Okay, excludes any element used for R&D. Excludes any element used for staff welfare. Relocation of plant to new area may lead to reinvestment allowance being claimed in proportion of floor area. So if you go to a new area, let's say you move to a new place, they will say, oh, the new place, how much extra floor area, that one you claim. Example, let's say your current factory, so if the current factory is 10,000 square feet, the new one is 18,000 square feet, so it's going to be what do you get?
So boleh
8.88 million, right?
It does not exceed 10%.
No, this is not about 10%. This is about prorate. This is the meaning of the sentence here. There.
Or floor rate.
Got it? So the amount that you can claim for RA is 8.88 million as QCE. Then this one you times with 60%. Are you okay? Right. Now, what is a qualifying project? Well, a qualifying project includes this MADE, modernization, automation, diversification, expansion. So the company expand, the company diversify, the company automate, or the company modernize. Manufacturing will exclude the following: assembly and installation, packaging, distribution, mixing of parts. All of this is not manufacturing. Okay. Now, activities excluded, there are what we call negative lists. This is what we call negative list. There's positive list, there's negative list. Understand what I mean? Negative list and positive list, right? Negative list means exclusion. Positive list means this is what you can do. Got it, So, ice, herbs, cement, boxing, quarry, mining, photography, baking, photocopying, timber, petroleum, water, all of this excluded. That means if you're doing this business, you cannot claim RA. It's not part of manufacturing, got it? Now, also, RA available for agricultural entity like farmer association, fisherman association, agro cooperatives, company, citizen also can. As long as you carry out approved agricultural project as a qualifying project, such as modernize, automate, diversify, or expand. What can you claim? You can claim a lot more as QCE. You can claim your clearing the land, prepare the land. You can planting of crops can claim. Irrigation, digging all the drains and all that. then you put the machines or factory, and also the roads and building for staff. Now pay attention, building for staff allowed, but if for manufacturing, exclude staff welfare. Are you okay? For manufacturing is excluded, but for plantation is included. Okay, you go to estate, you will see they will have housing for the people who work there, correct?
Yes.
That is allowable, can be deducted, can be claimed as a QCE, okay? These are all the activities you have, like maize, rice, fruit, vegetable, tuber, all these are possible activities as long as approved by the ministry, okay? Okay, now, have a look at this question. So, Apex makes shoe claims RA in 2001 for diversification projects. Take the period covered by RA. How long is the RA going to last, guys?
15 years.
15 years, so it will end in
16.
16.
it include the year you claim. Can I? Are you okay? Scott undertook expansion project in 2000 after it was incorporated in 1996. Well, that's 2000, 4 years ago, so it's eligible, got it? It's eligible. Okay, now, a claim for RA was made for a new machine under hire purchase at 3 equal installments from 2000 to 2002. It then carried out another expansion project in 2005 by buying a machine for 5-year hire purchase. So, the issue here is Scott claimed RA on year assessment 2000 and will be valid till done. Okay, both also within the same period, correct? Still within the period. So, RA is company specific, not project specific.
Tak boleh separate account langsung. Tak boleh buat separate account.
No, RA is for the company. That means they can have many project. Doesn't matter.
Bukan macam RA kena buat separate account.
ITA, no need separate account. ITA different. ITA is for the product. Are you okay? Can I move on? Okay, now, Destro makes a claim for 300,000 year assessment 2014 for qualifying project for expansion purpose in respect of machine costing 500,000. In year 2016, the company management decided to put the machine for sale since the project had failed. Board had classified the machine as held for sale. Discuss the treatment of RA. How? Done. Got it? That's all. You claim in 2014, but since you closed the project and assets were put for held for sale, automatically consider disposal within 5 years. If within 5 years, pay back your RA. Got it? Can. Okay, let's go to this part here. Comparative. Okay, that's it. RA, I'm not going so much because RA calculation, ITA calculation is the same. Can I? Okay. What is the comparison? Pioneer status must be promoted activity, whereas RA must be qualifying project. Are you clear the difference? Next, TRP, 5 year from production date. The other one is 5 year from effective date. The other one is 15 consecutive year from the first claim. Year. That one is year. Got it? Okay. Remember, pioneer status is not capital intensive, whereas ITA RA is capital intensive. Okay. Now, MYDA approval is needed for both. The other one no need MYDA approval, but DG will check. There is no QCE here. Here, replacement is not eligible. Here, 10% storage limit and only for manufacturing. Are you clear? It's not only for manufacturing, this one everything also can. Set off, capital allowance must set off, whereas there's no requirement to set off. Losses got special rule for Pioneer, no special rules for this two. Carry forward unabsorbed allowance, both also can carry forward ITA RA until you fully utilize. Income tax, that is tax is 30% of SI is tax, here none, can be fully absorbed. Here Pioneer income is 70%, here is ITA absorbed against SI, which is what I showed you first time, remember? Same thing, RA absorbed against SI. General point, this one is high initial profit expected, this one is high investment with low security, this one is the longest period in scope. Now have a look at this question here. ABC Sunan Berhad, okay, incorporated in Malaysia 1 February 2012 on authorized paid up capital of 2 million with Miss A 25%, Mr. B 30%, Mr. C 45%. Prior to 8 March 2012, the cash of 2 million was paid from paid up share capital of ABC's only tangible asset. They paid 2 million, they had the cash paid up. On 8 March, the company acquired a piece of land for 500,000 in cash. ABC completed construction of factory on 31st August 2012 at a cost of 1 million and then commenced manufacturing of industrial printer on 1 October. ABC makes up its account on 30th September each year. Okay, so they started business when? 1 October. You must know when they start the business. Are you clear now? Okay, now, as the business has been profitable, ABC is now ready for expansion. It commenced construction of a new factory building at a cost of 3.4 million on the existing land. Completion date no later than 30th June 2015. At the same time, ABC planned to install commission new machinery costing 5 million at the end of July 2015. So that production may commence early August 2015. ABC is considering alternative of leasing rather than buying the new machinery at a total cost of 5.5 million. So they claim 5.5. Now payable over 3 years. Miss A is contemplating disposing her 25% share in ABC to new shareholder Mr. D. A is worried her exposure to real property gains as she fears ABC may be RPC. So remember your RPC, right? Okay, very good. State condition to be fulfilled for the company to be eligible for reinvestment allowance. Okay, hurry up and write down what's the condition and whether it fulfill all of it for year of assessment 2015. Right, what's the condition, guys? Condition number 1. Okay, company must be
Operation for 36 months.
Has it been operating for 36 months? Yes, no.
Yes.
What else? Okay, comment. Answer yes, no, and give reason.
Yang first tu kan.
Right. Yes, no? Okay. Restaurant company in Malaysia, answer is?
Yes.
CG has.
She has been incorporated in Malaysia and its management and control is in Malaysia.
Can? Is it incurring qualifying capital expenditure for a project? Yes,
Yes,
no?
yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Is it engaged in a qualifying project? What's a qualifying project? But forward. What's a forward?
Leader.
Not NIDA. Modernization, automation.
Education.
Okay, is it one of those?
Yes.
Which one?
Building a factory.
Construction. Modernization.
Is it modernization?
Expansion.
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 Building a factory.
Oh, ada perkataan Malaysia.
Does it enjoy other incentive? Answer is?
No. How?
Okay, done. You understand how the answer is, right? Last one. Is the company operating for 36 months?
Yes. Sebab
2 months ni.
dia start daripada 1 Oktober kan. And then
And then when you spend the money?
dia conference tu tadi 30 Jun 2015 sampai
1 Oktober hingga 1 Oktober 2012 hingga 30 Jun 2015 is 36 months ke?
Mulai.
Ambil lah ya orang. Bulan-bulan pun tak kira betul-betul. Hancur lah ya.
Nampak tak sir?
Nampak tak? Bulan-bulan pun tak kira. Ini dah ada satu. Kira bulan.
Tak cukup saya.
Cakap tak cukup bulan, tak cukup bulan. They say 36 months. Did they say 30?
No.
Did they say 3 years?
nampak tadi macam
They say 36 months. Is it 36 months? Answer
No.
is
no.
no. It
It
is
is
not
less.
36 months because
Lesser than. It started on 1st October.
answer is
It started on
no.
no. Since the company commence started
Syarat tak cukup ke tak boleh tak?
Lose marks.
1st October
1st October
2012
12. And by when is the time they spend the money?
and July 2015.
And July and would have fulfilled the 36 months by
By
30th
October.
September
30th September 2015.
2015.
2015.
But
However,
Open that.
however,
However,
in this case,
in this
the project spend was incurred before September.
So, nanti Aisyah nak kena jawab macam ni ke sir?
Macam ni lah. That's all lah.
Jawab je lah, ambil sentak tepi.
So, kalau guna short form boleh tak sir?
Apa short form lagi?
Macam Oktober tu OCT of
Boleh difahamkan. This is not an English exam.
Okay sir.
Please remember that. This is not an English exam. I am not your English teacher. You had an English teacher long time ago. That's their job. My job is to check your technical text ability. So language is not a big issue.
Ada yang CPA big issue.
No, CPA is not a big issue. They don't make it a big issue. Spelling is not a big issue. They already said that.
Oh, grammar.
Grammar also, I mean, as long as your sentence can be understood, it's okay.
Oh,
They don't really care that your spelling is wrong. So you don't need to be worried that your spelling is wrong because you are not a language course. You are a technical accounting course. That's why doctor, they write, we don't know what they write. Ini conteng aja. Then, okay, I understand. They just have to figure it out. Are you clear? So the language part, don't worry. Of course, when you prepare reports and all that for a client and all that, make sure you check lah your language. But in terms of passing an exam, they don't care. All the professional body don't care. They don't care about your language. As long as you can communicate, the idea cukup. Spelling error, all that, not a problem. Okay? Okay. So, are you okay with this answer? Now, advise ABC what he has to do different to get qualified for maximum. So what do you suggest?
it must be have to spend the because sometimes 30 second delay.
So what to do? What do you suggest?
Delay. Delay ada second dua kan. Makan kuat tu.
Purchase of the machinery till does that make sense now? Alright, how much? 8.4 million times 60%. Can? How much is the amount? Okay, that. Correct?
Yes.
Can? Okay, any questions, guys? Ha?
Dia tak boleh claim sebagai hari. Yang tadi tu kan ada satu norm kan, condition.
Which one? The first one.
Company does not enjoy other initiatives.
This one must be correct. This is correct lah. No, company does not. Answer is yes. Because I put does not enjoy.
Dia boleh still boleh
If they enjoy other incentive cannot claim.
So kiranya dia boleh claim RA lah.
If now no, this one failed because of 36 months. This one company does not enjoy other incentive. Yes, there is no claim made by the company for other incentive. So okay, pass.
Basically fulfill all.
Must fulfill all condition.
Dah cukup satu tak boleh rasa.
So kiranya yang dalam kes sekarang ni tak boleh lah claim RA.
Tak boleh sebab kenapa?
Tak cukup.
Tak cukup bulan. Okay, are you okay this part? Can Not enough time. Months not enough. Got it?
Sir, hari ni nanti dia masuk tak masukkan dekat untuk company tax. Takkan.
Ada. It's inside there. Got
Company tax.
company tax got calculation, but it doesn't come out in the company tax. This one is incentive question. It doesn't come in the company tax question.
Dia tak campur kan?
Tak campur. I didn't mix it. Okay,
So if they satisfy all the reason, then they can claim 5.04.
Yes. If they meet everything, they can claim 5.04 million. How to get that? That you already say advisory.
Okay.
Okay, now, assuming they qualify, potential consequences, they sell the manufacturing business in 2017. If they sell, what happen? What will happen? Disposal of business by 2017 will lead to clawback. Now be careful, they want to sell the manufacturing business. If they sold the shares of the company, it's still same company. Same company is okay. If they sell the asset, then cannot. Are you clear now? This is the idea, asset sale versus share sale. Got difference lah.
Nothing happened.
Tak boleh ada clawback lah.
Dia tak ada clawback sebab same company. Are you okay?
Jadi dalam situasi ni mesti sell asset lah.
If you sell asset, then go clawback. Okay, can I move on?
If you sell share, then got no callback.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Explain whether ABC is real company on this date. Okay, you tell me yes or no, that's all. Look at the dates. Is it an RTC? RTC got few conditions. What's the condition? Shareholding and net tangible asset condition. Do you remember the two conditions? Shareholding must be 5. Controlling. Are you okay? The next one is Can? Follow. So look at the date, tell me yes, no. Okay, answer? 1 February?
Yes. Because only have to be member.
Shareholding, yes. But other condition?
Oh no.
No lah.
Kena dua-dua sekali.
Yes. Eight March?
Yes.
Yes.
Why in case of 9th November?
Yes.
Who will be ready to go? Only required to supply in cash.
No.
Yeah.
Betul.
Yes or no?
Ya, tak cukup 75%. Banyak baru cukup. 25%.
So no.
No.
Particulars August?
No.
No comments.
Yeah. 30th June? Done.
Just one more.
Are you okay?
Thanks.
Alright, let's take a short break here.
This question cannot be
This one was 6 marks. This one is 5 marks. This one is 2 marks. This one is 7 marks. But in your exam, it only comes out for 10 marks lah. It comes out. Okay, so it do not have so many things. This one is double. Got real purpose RPC also. Are you okay?
Only 10 marks. It means they will combine question. This question.
Don't know.
So
Don't know.
it's like 2 question in one. I mean 1 question then sub question.
Yes.
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 Kabur mata saya.